everybody, my name is Maya and welcome to my channel. So July is now over and it is now the beginning of a new month. It is August and that is crazy to me. Anyway, I wanted to do a wrap-up for the month of July. So here are the following books that I read. They are a total of 5 books, I believe. So I mean, for me that's actually really good because I usually read 3 to 4 books a month and today I read 5. So I count that as a success for me. So I thought I'd share that joy with all of you watching. So let's do this. Let me talk to you about the books I read. So the first book I read was The Mysterious Library by Haruki Murakami. I believe I talked about this book in my library haul, and this was the only book I read from my library haul. It was actually more of a short story than it was a novel. It was also not as good as After Dark. It still had similar elements per se, but I didn't like it as much. It's still good though, still good. I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10 stars. It was magical realism. Basically this boy, he gets stuck in this mysterious library and he's pretty much held hostage by this weird old man, and there he meets like a man that's like a goat but talks, and this other mysterious little girl that can't talk. And so they're trying to figure their way out of there, or they're gonna stay or leave, or what's gonna happen to them. So it was pretty interesting. It was very fast read because it was a short story and the language is beautiful. So if you want to pick it up, I recommend you do. The second book I read this month was actually an audiobook. It's Warm Bodies. I watched the movie a while ago, not a long time ago, but when the movie came out, I watched it on like HBO or something, and I watched it on a whim, and I actually turned out to really like it. I did not know that this was like a Romeo and Juliet retelling. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't know how I didn't see it, but it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling between, you know, human and zombie, and how these two fall in love despite their, you know, extreme differences because one is supposed to be dead. This book, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was really funny. I really enjoyed the different relationships that the book portrayed. It was not just a love story, but it was also lots of friendships, especially between R and M. I loved their relationship. The characters were very enjoyable. I really liked it. I also give it a 7.5 out of 10 stars. It was really good. Recommended if you have not read it, and if you're into like zombies and stuff and retellings. I thought it was really good. It was really funny. It's actually really funny. I laughed out loud. It was good. So yeah. The third book on this list is Angels and Demons by Dan Brown, and this is a book that we read in the beginning of the month. We read in the beginning of the month for our book club at work. And it was pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10. I read half of it and I audiobooked the other half, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It had mystery, it had suspense, it combined the science, religion, art, all this stuff in order to make one whole, you know, the story. So it was good. I really liked it. The love story though was pretty cheesy. I was not a fan of the love story. I thought it was really funny. The last line was hilarious. And if you read the book, please tell me what you think about that finale, because I thought it was really funny. It was really cheesy. Other than that, the book itself, the story, the history that went with it, the Illuminati references, it was really good. It was very interesting, and I give it an 8 out of 10. The fourth book in this list is actually a very pleasant surprise. It is a contemporary. It's called The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight by Jennifer E. Smith. I realize, have I been saying the author's names? I think so, right? We thought this was going to be just a cheesy book about a girl and a guy falling in love, blah blah. I was actually very pleasantly surprised. I was in the verge of tears at some point. This book not only explores the relationship between a guy and a girl, a romantic relationship, but it also explores the relationships between families. The protagonist, she talks about her dad and her mom and how they got divorced, and how her dad is getting remarried to this other woman in, you know, London. The guy, I forget his name. He talks about his family and the dysfunctional relationships that they had, and so it was really good. It's really good contemporary. It's very entertaining. I audiobooked it as well on Hoopla because I didn't want to buy the book because I thought I was not gonna like it. It took me like 2 days to audiobook this 5 to 6 hour book. It was very entertaining. It keeps you really engaged. So if you're looking for a fun contemporary and a good entertaining contemporary, go for that one. And the last, and I believe the best book that I read this month is Eleanor by Rainbow Rowell, and I have so many feelings about this book. I finished it last night, and I was a mess. I was crying my eyes out, and I just it was so good. It was so good. My heart was not ready for all the angst and all the feelings. I don't know what to do with myself. It was so good. I give it a 9.5 out of 10 stars. It was great, and I can't make a coherent sentence on this yet because it's just I do plan on probably doing a review on this book because it was really good. It was just I can't talk about it yet because it was that good. It was really good. So if you have not read Eleanor Park, please do yourself a favor and read it because it's great. Again, it's another contemporary and it takes place in the 80s, and it's so good. Well, those are all the books I read in the book of July. There were 5, and I think that counts as a success in my book because I'm a slow reader, and so yeah, it's great. Please feel free to comment down below if you have any thoughts or opinions or feelings in any of the books that I mentioned in this video, and yeah, and please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you would like to see any more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.